So I'm here at the official Tevis start line. This is about a mile from camp. There will be people here to start the riders in the morning. That's looking down the trail. The riders themselves will line up on this road until we've been released to start. There are 2 pens. The first 60 riders apply to be able to ride towards the front of the group, and it's based on your percentage of completion of finishers. So if you have a horse that's finishing in the top 5, 10, 15% of a ride, then your chances of being slated into pen 1 are greater. They take percentage-wise whatever the top 60 are of those that apply, and then everyone else is in what they call pen 2. You do not have to be in the pens. You can ride around camp and then just start. They will release the pens to walk the mile or so down here to the start, about 4:45, 4:50. All right, let's go ahead. I know. And this is the actual trail. The course is all marked with yellow surveyor ribbon. Yellow is the historic color. That was what was used for the very first ride. It's Wendell Robie's tribute to the yellow stripe on the cavalry officers' pants that they would wear. Interestingly, the story that I heard when he asked his granddaughter Marion to go get him some yellow fabric that he could use to mark the trail, she went and grabbed her grandmother's, or Wendell's wife's, favorite yellow satin sheets that they had, and he cut them up and used the satin sheets to mark the very first ride in the traditional yellow. A little bit more just kind of the area. We're high Sierras. Robie Park is located near, kind of between Truckee and Squaw Valley and Kings Beach, California. It's off the 267 highway at the top of Brockway Summit, and then it's about a good half-hour, 45-minute drive depending upon traffic. And the trailer's in front of you to get off the highway into camp. It's a permanent equestrian facility run by the Robie Foundation. It is available for camping seasonally as the weather and access permits. Obviously, you're not going to be able to get in here with the horse trailer in the winter time, but there are a lot of popular snowmobiling and biking trails in the area as well. We can one hand a trot and be polite. He's feeling pretty fresh. Boy. Little seasonal creek. There are several wooden bridges that the riders have to cross on the way to the Highway 89 crossing. In the morning, sometimes those do cause a little difficulty, but generally once the pack starts going across, the other horses are more happy to follow along. Take you guys out a little bit farther. So most of the trail on the way to the Highway 89 crossing in the morning is very similar to this. We do also have single track sections, but the footing is just kind of a harder packed dirt with a little rock and gravel scattered across it. Generally very favorable. It does widen and narrow out, so there are places where you can pass little bubble for yourself as need be. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the ride.